Alright, so I'm just going to be making a quick video showing how how I converted my SCX10 Dingo from having 3-link suspension to 4-link. Just to help out somebody on Instagram real quick. So if the video is useful for you too, well, that's great, I suppose. So we're going to look under the hood real quick here. Don't mind a huge mess. My RC space tends to get messy rather quickly, despite cleaning it a lot. But anyways, so this is what it looks like under the hood. And just like most people have, I had the issue with my 3-link where the upper ball joint would pop out and the axle would just flop around uselessly. Obviously it doesn't do that anymore. It's rock solid in there. And that was really annoying. It caused a lot of problems. I actually damaged some parts at one point. I don't remember exactly what broke. I think I bent a shock shaft and damaged one of the plastic drive shafts when that happened, just because it bent so far under huge torque. But anyways, I've gone ahead and upgraded that now to 4-link front and rear. In the rear, this is easy to do because the pinion angle doesn't really matter that much as long as it's mostly straight. You don't have to, line up the axle for steering like you do in the front. So I just used some random plastic links that came in the kit. Plastic links are good enough for the top. And I used the 4-link bracket that came in the kit with the spare. This is all stuff that came in the spare parts bag. So if you have that spare parts bag, keep it. It's got tons of useful stuff in it, even though it doesn't look like it does. So this is the 4-link bar that goes over the top. You replace the 3-link piece in the middle with this. You have to add screws on the ends as well. And you're going to need, I think it's a 30mm screw and a nut to hold this in. But it's dark in there. But to hold the links on. Can't really get a good angle in there, but try to get some pictures or something. There we go. I've actually got a headlamp in here. Let's find that. There we go. So you can see in there it's got the links are mounted right there, right where the light's shining. You have to run a bolt right through there. And then you've got your links that run up and they connect in the exact same place that the 3-link did, except now you have a full 4-link conversion and this isn't going to wobble around. And the exact same thing works on the front end. You just have to make sure the lengths of your front links work out so your axle is perfectly straight so that your hubs, I can get this balance here, so your hubs, as you can see here, are as close to straight up and down as you can get them. As you can see, mine are angled a little bit, and actually angled, I think, in a not so great direction, but they're very nearly straight, and it works perfectly good. This doesn't have to be super perfect, especially if you have a good servo, but the links is where it can get difficult with getting the ones the right length. Now, I was going to just use the spare rod ends that came in the kit, which at this point I have converted all to Traxxas rod ends because they have a metal ball in them and they're a lot more heavy duty. But you can just use the plastic rod ends that come extras in the kit with the extra plastic balls, super easy to do. And then you can build your own links using all thread in a 3mm or the equivalent standard size fractional. Don't know what that is off the top of my head. It's best if you just bring a rod end to your hardware store and find one that fits, but unfortunately my hardware store had them out of stock. Home Depot didn't have them, so I had to go to the hobby shop anyways, decided to buy the actual Axial links. I used 40mm Axial links, and then I used these little pieces. They're used as the plastic spacer that goes in between the two rubber gaskets on Traxxas shocks. I had a bunch of extras of those from rebuild kits, so I decided to put those in there as well to give it a little bit more length in the top to help straighten this axle out some more. I think I'm going to add another just to get this axle straightened out that last little bit. But these are 40mm links. I think they're like $5.50 a pair, so I've got like $11 in this top suspension. You can do it for way less if you use all thread, but I didn't have it at the time. Either way works perfectly good, or in the back like I did. If the spare plastic links that came with the kit work lengthwise perfectly in the top, you can go ahead and do that as well. It's even cheaper, even easier. Just sort of, mix and match, see what you can figure out. Something should work. Hopefully this video was helpful. If not, feel free to let me know. I sort of did this on the fly. But yeah, happy modding and get out there and enjoy RC.